Hello, everyone. This is another session of Wrapped in Love Self-Care. Today, I'm going to focus more so on, excuse me, guys. I came out to dinner with my family because my eldest just graduated high school. Big ups, woohoo! Everybody who made it through this year, school-wise and work-wise and everything else. Many, many, many blessings and abundance to you because, yeah, it's been rough. Okay, back to business. Okay, so we're going to do our self-care session out here. I've been struggling with the next thing to do for self-care, and it's because self-care, when you're doing it for yourself, it is really all about you, finding out what's best for you. The main issue I have, though, is sometimes other people need to help you along the way. Perfect example, the negative self-talk. Remember I said no more negative self-talk. Well, if you're around people who negative self-talk, you're going to negative self-talk. So try to stay away from those people, or at least enter a deal with them. Tell them, hey, I don't want to do negative self-talk anymore. Or when you take your 30 minutes and you realize that your family or the phone rings or whatever the case may be, that you really truly don't get a chance to get your 30 minutes. Tell everything and everybody, I need you to shut it down because I need my 30 minutes. So we talked about anxiety and how it plays a part in your self-care with depression. And I really believe that certain things are going to trigger you. Once you learn your triggers, it's in your best interest to let people know that triggers me. Please do not do it. And if they constantly do it anyway, then love bug, they're not on your team. They don't care. They would much rather see you fail than succeed, or stay underneath their boot, or however they view it. And maybe once you put those boundaries in place, then the self-care will come. So this self-care video is more so about boundaries. Okay, so we know that self-care is all about us. It is about me being better as a person. It's about me growing mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It is about self-respect, self-love, unconditional love. So if you have parts of yourself that you do not like or love, then you can change it. But that does not mean people should push or pull or snatch or grab, or in the words of for color girls who consider suicide when the rainbow wasn't enough, somebody tried to run off with all your stuff. Yeah, no, we're not letting it happen. So we have to set healthy boundaries. Asking somebody for 30 minutes of silence, or 30 minutes of peace, or 30 minutes of alone time is not hard. You know, you can watch a TV show, a cartoon, 30 minutes. You know, so your kids put on a cartoon you know they love, 30 minutes, take your time. For your older people in your family, your husband, your significant others, your wife, your older children, maybe even your parents, if you're taking care of them, put on something they like to watch and tell them, I'm taking my 30 minutes. Set those boundaries, because if you allow people to take over your space, if you allow people to do more than respect what you're telling them, then they will do it. And it's not out of malicious traits so much, it's just path of least resistance. I ask this person, they'll do it, I know they'll do it, and hey, I can get it done. So with this self-care video, we are going to talk about, or we are talking about setting those boundaries. So this week, I want you to actually write down things that bother you. The things that bother you. The kids don't put their dirty clothes in the dirty clothes basket, or my husband doesn't flush the toilet, or my wife doesn't cook, or whatever the case may be. I want you to write it down. Once you write all of the things down that bother you, I want you to put them in order by priority. The things that really get underneath your skin, the things that just drive you insane. That should be the very first thing. Then I want you to work out a plan. Okay, how can I get this one thing? How can I set this one boundary and make it healthy? Because going cold turkey on people is not healthy. Cutting people completely out of your life is not healthy unless they have proven that they need to be cut out. So, you tell yourself, like for me, I do not like being disturbed when I'm creating anything. I hate it when the doorbell rings and I'm creating. I hate it when my phone rings and I'm creating. Unless I have my headphones in. If I have my headphones in, I'm okay, because that means I don't have to use my hands. I can just say answer, and of course the phone picks up. So I hate it when my dogs bark or demand my attention while I'm creating. I don't like to be asked a million questions while I'm creating. So I set work hours, and I put a picture up on my page that shows my family my work hours, so they know when I am in the process of work, don't bother me. Unless it's something vital or very important, don't bother me. So if I can do that and it's healthy and people abide by those rules, then you can set healthy rules for yourself as well. Since I'm out and about, it's going to be very short. I know the last one was kind of long, and the one before that was kind of long, but I want you guys to set boundaries. I want you to say no. I want you to pretty much follow your own plan, because once you write a list of things that get under your skin and you actually start setting boundaries to how you're going to handle those things, you will notice that when they happen, it won't bother you as much, because you'll say, I set this boundary for that. You did this, so I'm not going to talk to you for a couple of days, and this is why. So everybody who is wrapped in love and everybody who has been following my self-care videos, I really truly do appreciate you. I hope you subscribe. I hope you keep continuing to come back. I love all the energy you guys give. So take care of yourselves. God bless, and stay wrapped in love. Remember, set those boundaries.